What's really exciting are the objects that are read and distorted and magnified by this cluster of galaxies. This is a phenomenon that was predicted by Einstein over 100 years ago. It's called gravitational lensing. It's similar but not identical to optical lensing in the sense that this cluster of galaxies is like a huge telephoto lens in space. And James Webb is peering through it and using that as an additional telescope, a sort of free telescope, if you like, to look at the distant universe. These objects in red are much further away than the cluster of galaxies in the foreground here. Now, Joe Biden introduced this image. I think it's fair to say he didn't completely grasp the physics of what was going on in this image, but, you know, he had many other things on his mind at the time. When we look out in space with a powerful telescope, we look back in time. Astronomers are time travelers. You're familiar with, you know, the layers of rock in the Grand Canyon, and you know that as you go further down, you're going back in history. It's a very similar concept when we look out in space. The further we look, the further back we're looking back in time, because the speed of light is finite. The sun is 8 light minutes away. If the sun were to mysteriously disappear,